Now this is what my why is. You know, I don't know if you know this, but things are a little bit different at work. It's harder and harder for me to make the kind of money that I used to, and it's frustrating. And as a matter of fact, I look at 5-10 years from now, I'm not even sure that I'm going to have a job the way things are headed. And I've been looking to find a way to get some extra income coming in to give me some financial stability. Okay? And here's the key part. It's this last phrase. I think I found a way to do it. Now let me ask you a question. Do you think that's something that would resonate with most people? Yeah. A way to make extra money? I was going through this process. Every person I work with, we work on this why. I was talking to a young lady in Chicago, okay? I'll give her a shout out. Her name's Julie Turner. And we're going through her why. And she says, you know what? My why is my kids. My kids. I've got 2 young sons. And I don't want to have to go back to corporate America. I want to be able to work from home. I want to be able to not only be home with the kids, but I want to be able to feel empowered that I own a business and I'm putting money in the bank account. Now, if you're a female, somebody calls you up and says that to you, and you're a mom and says, I think I found a way to do that, do you think you might be slightly interested at what it is she's doing? Yep. Another guy I talked to, look, he was flat out, I want to play golf every day. Right? Golfers? I don't want to do corporate America. He owned a business. I want to be able to play golf. And I think I found a way to do that. If you can make your why compelling, it sets the table. So you're sharing your why, and you do that with every single person. That doesn't change. Look, even if you meet somebody that you don't know, you can still share your why. Now, you might not get as into it like, I'm broke, right? You know my car just got repossessed, right? I'm taking the bus. Like, I might not tell the Carl that I meet at the gym that, right? But I could say, Carl, listen, I started a business outside of my job because I was looking for financial security, and I think I found a way to do that. I'm telling you, it's the magic. You share your why with people. It answers the first question. Why are you calling me? Here's what answers the second question. Every person you contact has 2 questions. What are you doing and why are you calling me? Right? That's the questions they have. Some people, they say, I'm doing just what you teach. The invite and the presentation are separate. And I say, what are you saying? They say, well, I call people up. I say, got something to look at. Take a look at it. Give me a call back. I said, you're not doing what we teach. Because that person's getting off the phone having no idea why you're calling them. The why shares what you're doing. This is the second part, and this is really important. Compliment the person. So my friend Bud, don't have a lot of time. Just started a business. Here's why. I think I found a way to do it, and then here's the next transition. Here's why I'm calling you, Bud. The compliment is the magical pixie dust for the rest of the process. If you can genuinely say something nice about somebody, as hard as it might be for some of the people that you know, okay? If you're going to really start digging deep in your list, it's going to get harder and harder, okay? If you can compliment somebody, it paves the way for the rest of the process. I might say to my friend Carl, listen, you and I have been friends forever. You've always been somebody that I could count on. You've always been somebody that's been there for me when I needed help. And I need that right now. Now, if somebody called you and asked you that, do you feel like you're being sold? Do you feel like you're being pitched? No. That is a really important part. Now, this is what I see people do sometimes. They try to recruit in the compliment. They say, well, Bud, I know you're the kind of guy that always wants to make extra money. That's not a compliment. That's you recruiting them. If I were to say that in a compliment, I would say, Bud, you're one of the most ambitious people that I know. And I admire that about you. Now that's weird for some people. We're not used to complimenting each other, right? But if you do it, it works.